Good afternoon. We've got some sunshine out there this afternoon in Fargo. Not everywhere. Some places have seen the clouds return, or perhaps you've got enough blowing snow that your visibility is down a little bit to block that view of that sun from time to time. You can see our cameras shaking quite a bit in South Fargo at Luther Family Ford. And it is going to continue to be a breezy afternoon, and it's that cold north wind that is just really raw out there, and that keeps our temperatures from rising this afternoon. Here's a look at the latest numbers. Again, we are only at 4 degrees in Fargo. It's 7 in Grand Forks, only 1 in Hallock and Crookston right now. There are places both on the west and eastern parts of the valley where we're in the teens, not by much in Jamestown, and only 10 in Bemidji, but slightly milder there. And we really do need to factor in that wind when we're talking about how it feels to be outside. Wind chills are in the teens below zero still this afternoon. 17 below is what it feels like in Fargo right now, and that's our lowest wind chill on the map. It feels like 10 below in Grand Forks. So again, a day to make sure you're bundling up and covering up too, with a hat and gloves and scarves to protect yourself from that wind. Here's a look at those wind speeds. They're not super strong in the north. In fact, we've got a calm report in Roseau, but we're still pretty strong in the south. Steady wind of 21 in Fargo, 20 in Detroit Lakes, a gust to 24 in Fergus Falls. Sisseton has been a problem spot. We have a gust to 39 right now out of the northwest there. So likely seeing a lot of drifting going on across I-29 there in Roberts County. Here's a look at our visible satellite map along with our radar as well. The snow is ended, and we have enough breaks in the clouds to allow us that view of some of those tree-lined areas in Minnesota appearing darker here on the map. You can see upper and lower Red Lake there, so nice mainly clear sky here for a lot of those spots. The snowpack kind of making it a little more difficult, but where you see the movement, that's where we have some clouds still sweeping through in the valley. So there are some areas where we have more partly cloudy skies, and then spots again with plenty of sun. Now there's a bigger storm system moving through the eastern part of the U.S. We've got snow over the Great Lakes that may be hampering travel there. Severe weather that we've been reporting on all day for places in the southeastern part of the U.S. as well. Here in the valley, nothing that intense, but the cold can be tough, and we know it can be dangerous too. So make sure you're prepared for that if you're going to be traveling. And to the evening hours tonight, after we have this day where we're stuck in the single digits, once that sun sets, we'll see those temperatures start dropping. You can see some negative numbers showing up here around 6 o'clock. The wind won't be as strong. We'll see winds easing up more into the single digits here into the evening hours tonight. But right when that wind is finally giving us a break, that's during a time where we could use a little wind to keep that air moving and keep those temperatures from dropping. But not the case here tonight. We're going to see numbers dropping into the even teens below zero for a couple of us by the 10 o'clock hour. And then overnight, just kind of holding in this range. And again, if we do have some wind, a wind chill factor will be in place. Tomorrow morning, here's what's happening. We're seeing that wind starting to shift southwesterly before we see that next system move in. In fact, this will be the first sign that that clipper is approaching, with that warmer air feeding into it as it nears. And so as we go through the day tomorrow, most of the morning hours should be pretty quiet, though we will see the increase in wind happening here by noon. This time tomorrow, we'll be getting more on that breezy to windy side, and we'll be watching for that snow to be approaching our western, especially northwestern counties, already moving through Minot at that point. And then here it comes, sweeping through for the afternoon and into the evening. This is drive time, 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Give or take an hour or two for timing on this, making its way toward the Red River. The wind's getting stronger out of the south, so temperatures will rise thanks to that south wind. It's not going to feel so nice because it's going to be so strong, and it won't last because this sweeps through rather quickly. Late, this is 11 o'clock, we've got the snow. There may even be a little rain trying to mix in with that, and then suddenly the wind turns northwesterly, and then we've got problems with that northwest wind. So here's a look at our snowfall through the rest of the week. So clipper number 3 moving through. This one going to bring more widespread snow. So a lot of us getting at least an inch of snow, and maybe several places in that 3+ range. And this is going to be affecting us for the next couple of days, and the fallout from it, the Arctic air that's blasting in, that'll last around, well, all the way into February.
Okay, thank you so much, Lisa. Straight ahead at noon, the latest fitness trends to help you reach your goals in the new year.